guys, it's Meredith Brown with Authors Ignite, and I'm here with today's Meredith's Matchbox for the month of March. And this month we're going to focus on Instagram. And there actually are 5 different kinds of video that you can post to Instagram. So I figured I would start this off by telling you about the different kinds of video and kind of explaining what they are. So first of all, you have Instagram stories, which most of you have probably heard of. Facebook does something similar. Twitter does something similar now. And Instagram stories are 15-second long videos. Now, if you're just posting a picture, it only lasts for 7 seconds. But if you're posting a video, it is 15 seconds. The one we're going to focus on is Reels, and that is 15 to 30 seconds long. And you can edit these, and I'll talk more about it in a minute. There's also IGTV, Instagram TV, which can be 15 minutes long, and it's basically a full episode of something. You can watch, someone doing a makeup tutorial, or you can watch a brand, talking about their newest launch for the season or something like that. It's very long. The longest option you have for video is Instagram Live, which you would access through the same place that you access your stories. And that can be up to an hour long. And they have recently changed up their live format on Instagram because with everything that's been happening lately with coronavirus, everyone was quarantining, and last April of 2020, Instagram Live views rose 70% in 1 month. And so they really started to focus on live and their video content. And now you can actually have up to 4 people going live on the same Instagram Live, which is brand new. And there's other plans that we'll talk about, but that is pretty cool. And then you just have your regular 1 minute long Instagram feed video that we're all familiar with. You post it the same way you post a picture to Instagram, and you can post up to 60 seconds. It's a minute long. So all video content in general, we know this, has much higher engagement than just a picture, right? Everyone loves a video, but your stories, your newsfeed videos on Instagram, your lives, and your IGTV videos are only shown to your followers, so people who already follow you. But the really cool thing about Reels, and the reason I want to focus on it today, is that Reels can show up in anybody's feed. They get posted to the Discover tab. So there's like a Reels section on the Discover tab. And then there's also a section on the bottom of the home page. It's right in the center. You click it and you can watch all kinds of Reels, whether you follow the person or not. And you'll also notice some of them say featured. Those are ones that Instagram has chosen to put front and center for whatever reason. And anyone can be chosen as a featured video. So, okay. Reels, as I said, are 15 to 30 seconds long, and if you choose to do 30 seconds, you would film it in 2 portions. And you can add music to them. You can add popular music. There's all these new trends always with Reels that usually started on TikTok, but TikTok is constantly in flux. There's always something happening with TikTok. So a lot of people have moved to Instagram Reels. And so you can definitely add music, and don't be afraid to jump onto the newest trends. If you happen to see a lot of people are doing a certain song on their reel, then do a reel with that song. There's nothing wrong with that. You can also add different filters over it. You can add stickers to your reel just to make it extra fun. And you can edit your videos so that they are slow-mo, like for dramatic effect, or you can make them be faster if you would like, for whatever reason. If you have a lot to show and you want it to be quick because you only have 30 seconds. So definitely don't be afraid to play around. And after you post it, you always want to make sure you can check and allow remixes or not, and I would say always allow remixes. And what that is essentially a video reply to your video. And so, you know, you've seen it perhaps on TikTok where it's got the original video on the left-hand side and the response on the right-hand side. I mixed up my hands. Don't worry about it. But so that's what a remix is. I would always allow remixes on your videos. That way you can do some really fun things. You could do a Q&A with your followers where you ask a question and they remix your video with their answer. Or you could do, like they could do their version of your video where maybe you're saying, this is my favorite book, what's yours? And then they remix it with their favorite book or anything like that. Definitely try different types of videos, lots of different types of videos like how-tos or Q&As, and just see what happens. You know, people might remix or respond to something that you didn't even expect that they would. So definitely don't be afraid to try things out. Like I always say, you're not gonna break it. So play around, have fun. That's the most important part in my opinion. And also, this is super cool. Instagram is now allowing shoppable links to be added to your reels. So if you do a reel about your latest book release, you can add a shoppable link to it. I think that's pretty cool. You can add shoppable links to any of your reels. I would recommend only putting them on ones that apply, just so you're not seeming too gimmicky or like too salesy. So, but that is something that you can do, and I think it's very cool. Reels are also a really great place to show off behind the scenes content. We always talk about how your audience wants to know who you are and what you're interested in, and Reels are a great place to just show a snippet of your personality. And you can also do little maybe mini tutorials or mini how-to videos, anything like that, just to showcase your personality. You could do one in your reading nook showing you or showing your audience how you prefer to make your coffee or something like that. You know, just a tiny little reel, and it shows your personality, and people really respond well to that. And the cool thing is, like I said, it's gonna get shown to more people than just who follow you. So the engagement, the opportunity for new followers, the opportunity for, you know, more engagement than normal just skyrockets on Reels. It's amazing. The main thing that you always want to remember though with a Reel is always add a caption. You always want to have an engaging caption, preferably with some sort of call to action. They are a bit shorter than your typical Instagram caption because it's just a smaller space. It's just going to be at the bottom of your video, but definitely include a caption, preferably with a call to action, and relevant hashtags. These hashtags are going to be how people find you. And if people are searching certain hashtags, even if they don't follow you, again, your reel is going to show up. I'm sure you can hear my cat in the background. He's very excited about reels. He loves them. So you can share a reel just to your Instagram story if for some reason you only want it to be up for 24 hours. Maybe you're doing a flash sale or something and you only want it to be up for 24 hours. But I would recommend always sharing all of your reels to your main feed. And then that way they stay forever on your page, and they're more likely to show up on the Discover page and in the Reels tab of Instagram. So definitely keep that in mind. You want them to stick around so that you have a higher chance of going viral, perhaps getting a lot of extra views, things like that. So Reels is Instagram's newest feature, and I've mentioned the Reels tab before. It's front and center on the homepage of Instagram, and they're really pushing it. So if you play around with Reels, I guarantee you're gonna see some amazing engagement that you've never seen. The first time I posted a reel, I was shocked by how many views I got. I mean, it was at least 10 times the number of views that I normally get on my videos. So just keep that in mind. If you normally have 10 views and you get 10 times that, that's 100 views, I think. So that's pretty amazing. Reels are pretty great, and Instagram is definitely pushing them. So you definitely want to be sure to utilize this invaluable tool and just help Instagram help you by sharing your reels to the main feed and by them sharing it to the Discover page. A little thing I want to add on to the end, now that I've gone through reels, is that Instagram is also planning to allow ads on IGTV videos. That is a new feature that is coming. So if you do want to do longer videos, 15 minutes as the max, that appeals to you, then that is something to keep in mind. And then also, I just wanted to point out that Instagram in general has a 27 times higher engagement than Twitter and 14 times higher engagement than Facebook. So that's pretty huge. Instagram is really the place to be if you want a lot of engagement, you want a lot of interaction with your followers. And as we always talk about the new algorithm changes with Facebook and Instagram and Twitter, there are some new algorithm changes with Instagram. It's gonna affect all aspects of Instagram, not just Reels. It's gonna apply to your photo posts, your stories, all of it. So definitely keep this in mind. There's a new way, I guess, of liking things. So the general Instagram like, the heart button, still is there, and it still shows that you like a post, and that's great. But it is now the least important form of engagement on a post. The most important form of engagement on a post is now the save feature. So if you're on Instagram, you look at the bottom right-hand side of a photo or a video, there will be a little ribbon. It looks like a bookmark. And basically you click that and you can save the post. That says you really, really like that post and you want to come back to it. So that is the number one way of showing that you like a post now and of engaging with your followers. The number two way is through comments. You definitely always want people commenting. So if you can look around at some other posts, maybe look around at other reels and see what kind of questions that they have. I know, like for brands, Instagram Reels is huge for brands. So for example, Sephora, the makeup brand, will post a reel with, you know, different lipsticks and say, oh, it's Lipstick Tuesday. And then the caption will say, what's your favorite shade? And then people are in the comments, oh, I like this one, I like this one. So that's a way to do that. You don't necessarily have to put the question in the reel. You can put it in the caption, and that ups engagement. The other way, the third way, and comments and this third way are about equal, I would say, for engagement and for boosting your post in the algorithm. The third way is through shares. So people can share your post to their Instagram stories or reshare it onto their feed. And that just shows that they really like it. They really agree with it. They can add their own commentary, you know, and things like that. So that is the third/second, depending on which you prefer. And then again, like I said, the very last one is Instagram likes. And they actually are rolling out hiding the number of likes on a post in various countries. So who knows what's going to happen with Instagram likes. Definitely try to focus on now saving posts. And don't be afraid to tell your followers this as well. Like you can say in a story or a post, hey, click that save button, you know, if you really like my post, and it just helps me out with the algorithm. So that is all I have for you guys. I know it's a lot. That's all I have for you guys for Instagram 2021. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time for Meredith's Matchbox. Bye.